If you're a Mecha fan, listen to what I'm about to say, because this is shaping up to be the front mission follow-up that we've all been waiting for. What's up everyone, Alex here. Many of you know that I've been a huge fan of the front mission series ever since the PS1 era, and every time I hear its name, my ears perk up. So imagine my surprise when I found out that Blackjack Studios' Mecharashi has strong ties to front mission. More specifically, the game started life as Front Mission 2089 Borderscape, which was initially going to be the latest entry in the Front Mission series. When the partnership ended, the game was reworked into an original IP in Mecharashi, who are sponsoring this video. I was fortunate enough to be given a chance to play a good chunk of this game on PC. And if you're a Mecha fan, listen to what I'm about to say, because this is shaping up to be the front mission follow-up that we've all been waiting for. Just do me a favor. If you like what you see, follow the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment to pre-register for the game. It helps me out a lot. For people curious about the story, Mecharashi is set in the country of Milkhama, in an age where different warring factions utilizing mechas called STs vied for a rare resource called Aratium. You'll be leading the members of a mercenary squad called the GKD, who have aligned themselves with the National Defense Force to thwart a splinter faction known as the Ashes. This sets in motion a series of events that'll uncover the vast conspiracies and shadowy movements behind the scenes as you discover the truth behind the war and everyone's interests in it. Despite the name change, Mecharashi still has a lot of the staples of the Front Mission franchise. One of my absolute favorite things that carried over to Mecharashi has to be being able to target multiple parts of enemy STs. It's so satisfying to just walk up to an enemy ST with a shotgun and blast multiple body parts and deal a ton of damage at the same time. And for more precise pinpoint shots, I absolutely love bringing a sniper and using the accurate shot ability to just hone in on a part and blast it to bits. In case you're unfamiliar with this part mechanic, attacking the arms prevents that ST from using any weapons equipped on them, and attacking the legs significantly decreases their range of movement. And because there are 6 different types of pilot classes to choose from at the start, it's vital that you build up your ST to play their specific roles in your squad, to maximize the amount of damage you inflict on your foes. You're able to equip your STs with a variety of different weapons, armor, and upgrades. You can even change its colors, as well as specifically tailor each individual pilot's skill set by progressing up an expansive tech tree, allowing you to truly customize how their ST functions. In addition to these customization features, Mecharashi also has a ton of quality-of-life features that have been introduced to tactical RPGs over the past several years. One particular feature that I've come to appreciate is your ability to undo a previous turn. Combat in tactical RPGs often lasts for a very long time, which typically takes the same amount of time you'd spend going through a dungeon and blasting through enemies in a regular turn-based RPG. So, failing a mission that probably took you 20 plus minutes to work through can be an extremely discouraging thing, given how much time you spent on it. Being able to undo your previous turns allows you to go back and assess where your tactics fell apart, though I must warn you that you're only given 5 opportunities to use this feature. Now, that said, this all wouldn't matter if the combat wasn't up to par. And I'm happy to say that the mission designs got everything that you love from Front Mission and more. Mecharashi's missions have a variety of different objectives, stage-specific achievements, different ways to clear each mission, and a ton more gameplay depth that you'd expect from a mech tactics game. And if you're totally new to this style of play, you'll eventually unlock a feature called Targeted Training, which will help you acclimate yourself to Mecharashi's gameplay. Targeted Training features a set of challenges that teach you the various features and strategies that you can employ in Mecharashi, with each challenge giving you very strict parameters to solve, which felt like I was solving a fun puzzle. Hearing this, you might think that these challenges are more frustrating than it's worth. But Mecharashi designed these challenges to give you very few choices so that you can intuitively learn what's being asked of you. And honestly, I think this is one of the best tutorials I've encountered in a tactical RPG ever. But apart from these familiar gameplay elements, I think the biggest selling point for me for Mecharashi is its absolutely amazing visuals. The narrative is presented with gorgeous illustrated characters against a render of the environment, and I love the character designs too. I think my favorite design has to be Rosa Diaz, which kinda made me curious if this was a reference to Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Rosa Diaz, but I digress. And when you finally get into the game proper, each mission starts with fancy cutscenes that take a lot of cues from action films. They don't last long, but that small added flair gets you pumped up to do the mission. There are instances when cutscenes pop up, but that's all I'll say about that. But perhaps the best part about all of this is that Mecharashi is a free-to-play game. Like, what's up with this game being free? Based on what I know about its service elsewhere, the developers have a super consistent update schedule that has them adding new content every 6 weeks. That's quicker than other games. And the campaigns they have with these brands is kind of insane too. There's 3 that I know of. Mecharashi has a campaign with Nvidia that gets you a free Nvidia-themed Pascal mecha. They also have a campaign with ROG, Republic of Gamers, that lets you obtain a free ROG-themed ST. And my favorite of the bunch, there is a Mecharashi crossover with Neon Genesis Evangelion, complete with an update called Dawning Era, which features pilots Asuka, Rei, and Shinji, along with the Dawnbringer 00-02 mechas, that's also got special storylines and events. All this and more when Mecharashi is released. And it won't be long now, so click on the link in the description and the pinned comment to pre-register for the game. Many thanks to Mecharashi for this fantastic opportunity, and I can't wait to play the full game. Thank you very much for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.